Bright sunny afternoon here. Clear skies and gentle breeze. Another stunning day here in Sharjah. Hello and welcome to 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. We are into the day 7 match number 25 to start the proceedings on day 7. It will be in form Emirates Blues. They'll be taking on Ajman and the pictures are coming live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and let's see what's lined up on day 7. 4 back-to-back matches. To start with, Emirates Blues will be in action against Ajman. The next game is followed by Dubai taking on Emirates Reds, and Emirates Blues will be staying here for the second match of the day, and they are up against the mighty Sharjah, the informed team in this tournament. And the last game of the day, it will be Fujairah. They'll be taking on Dubai. So it's an action-packed day 7 here in Sharjah. We have already witnessed quite a few close encounters, and let's see how the team stands after 24 matches. It's the Sharjah sitting pretty at the top of the table. 7 matches, 7 wins, that is 7 in a row, 14 points at the top of the table. And Emirates Blues just climbing up that ladder with back-to-back wins. With 8 points, they're at the second position. Fujairah, they lost that close encounter against Abu Dhabi a couple of days ago. They are sitting at number 3. Ajman, they are also trying to make a comeback. They are at number 4. Abu Dhabi, Dubai and Emirates Reds follows. It's an all-important day for all these teams. And we have already seen quite a few batters dominating here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. They have enjoyed their outing with the bat here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. D10 format, and we always expect the batters to dominate, and the likes of Adib Usmani, the captain of Fujairah, he is riding high and he is growing in confidence for the tournament he is having with the bat. A strike rate of 193, 82 best, which he played against Abu Dhabi in a losing cause. 226 runs, he's sitting at the top of the table, followed by Vritya Arvind, another young exciting prospect here in UAE at the number 2 position. Soeb Khan, another new entry in the domestic circuit, playing for Ajman. He's having a terrific tournament with the bat, followed by Mohammad Irfan and Safir Tariq, the wicketkeeper batter of Abu Dhabi. And not only that, but the bowlers are also enjoying their outing here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We have seen an evenly balanced surface throughout this tournament. The likes of Zahid Ali, the fast bowler, 10 wickets in his kitty. At the top, Owais Ali Shah, the left-arm orthodox from Sharjah. Just behind Zahid Ali, Rohit Khan, Mohammad Irfan and Nabil Ali Aziz. So quite interestingly, 3 fast bowlers and couple of spinners in the top 5. So day 7, an all-important day for all the teams. And first thing first, an all-important inspection. And let's head down to our expert Owais Ali and let's hear it out from him how the wicket will play on day 7.
It's a beautiful afternoon here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, where we bring you match number 25 of 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fan Code. Let's have a close look at this wicket. Mind you, it's a fresh new track on which we are playing our first game. So looking at the wicket, I can see there is a lot of moisture on this wicket. It has been rolled properly. It has been watered overnight. So I can see that the bowlers will play a huge role. So my advice to the captains will be, if you win the toss, you always want to utilize this fresh track and try to get the assistance and purchase. And the spinners also might come into play. And not to forget, just a couple of days ago, Abu Dhabi, they went on to score 135 and it was almost chased down. So try to bowl first, restrict the opponents on a low target and try to chase down quickly. Well, over to you, Combs.
So fresh surface for day 7, and the expert says whoever wins the toss, it will be a good idea to bowl first and just get used to the conditions. As we have seen a couple of days ago, a close encounter, mammoth total. It was almost chased down by Fujairah. And let's head down. It's once again Owais Ali for the all-important toss with both the captains and match referee out there in the center.
Match number 25 of 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fan Code. We're expecting to have another crackerjack of a contest. Let me introduce you to the 2 captains and the match referee. On my left is Ghulam Murtaza from Emirates Blues. On his left is Adnan Ul Mulk from Team Ajman. And on the extreme left is our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Ghulam, you've got the coin. Please give the spin. Tails is the call. Congratulations, Adnan. You won the toss. What's the plan?
We like to bowl first.
Any specific reason to be bowling first?
It's a new pitch, fresh pitch of the tournament first game. We like to see how it plays out actually, and we've been bowling well as well on the first go. Last match as well, we restricted on around 100, so we like to do the same this game.
Couple of losses in the last encounters. So how have you kept your boys motivated?
I said it's just an off day in the office. It's okay, it happens. We've also won 3 games. Just reminding them that we've won 3 games, so let's try to win the 4th one today.
Changes to playing 11?
No, it's the same team as last game.
Best of luck, Adnan. Give us a good game. गुलाम आप टॉस हार गए हैं. अगर आप टॉस जीते तो आपका क्या प्लान था इस विकेट पे करने का?
मेरा भी प्लान बॉलिंग का ही था, लेकिन अभी टॉस हार गए हैं तो इंशाल्लाह बैटिंग करेंगे. बैटिंग हमारी अच्छी है, इंशाल्लाह पॉजिटिव खेलेंगे. सिंपल प्लान है.
तो अब जो आपको बैटिंग करनी पड़ेगी, कितना आपको लगता है कि आप स्कोर करेंगे तो सही रहेगा इस विकेट के ऊपर?
मुझे लगता है हम अगर 80 से 90 करते हैं तो इंशाल्लाह हम डिफेंड कर लेंगे हमारी बॉलिंग, क्योंकि स्पिन विकेट है. आज स्पिन अच्छा होगा तो हमारे पास 3 अच्छे स्पिनर हैं, इंशाल्लाह हम डिफेंड करेंगे.
Changes to playing 11?
आकिफ राजा इन हुआ है, अब भुट्टा आउट है.
Best of luck, Gulam. Give us a good game. That's the news from the centre, is that Ajman, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
So going with our expert thoughts is Adnan ul Mulk winning the toss and opting to bowl first. And let's see the lineup of both the sides. It's Ayan Khan making it into the playing 11 of Emirates Blues. Abdullah Shayan Chaudhry, Ahmed Tariq, Alishan Sharfu, Ghulam Murtu the captain, Hunain Munawar, Kamran Atta the wicket-keeper batter, Mohsin Muhammad, Muhammad Uzair, Nasir Faraz and the fast bowler Raja Akifullah. And Adnan ul Mulk leading Ajman, Awais Ahmed, Daniel Liaquat, Isam Matiur Rab, Hamdan Tahir, Muhammad Abu Bakr, Muhammad Ismail, Muhammad Aftab Javed, Rahil Ali, Shahrukh Amin and the informed Sohaib Khan. So Ajman winning the toss and opting to bat first. It's a new day, new beginning for both the sides. Ajman winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Thanks a lot to my co-commentator. I've been just joined by Asghar Khan. Good afternoon and welcome to the Combox, Asghar.
Good afternoon, Mudassir Ali, and thank you so much for having me over here. And another exciting day in store waiting for us. And it's the right move. A little bit of moisture, Awais Ali suggesting, and bowling first. And they've got a very good bowling lineup, especially Awais up front will be looking to swing it.
And that too keeping in mind, say, fresh wicket. So there is always an advantage for the bowlers. So toss can play an important role and rightly opting to bowl first. But now it's up to the bowlers to bowl at the right channel. 6 matches and 6 wickets for Awais Ahmed. An economy on a bit higher side, 8.58, Asghar.
Obviously higher for normal standards, but indeed 10 format. There's a lot of carnage we have seen. Very good batting wickets, fast outfield. So the bowlers, they got their work cut out. Well, there's a little bit of moisture, and this man can be really, really handy, especially if he gets it right, swinging it back into the pads.
It will be Alishan Sharfu. He'll be on strike. Just couple of matches and 54 runs. The best of 49. He always holds the key for whichever teams he plays. He always makes sure to provide that electrifying start to the teams.
Absolutely. A real X factor, and Ahmed Tariq, who's had a good tournament, striking at 148, best of 54, 148 runs. Very, very talented batter is Ahmed Tariq.
The 2 right-hand batters out there in the middle, and they'll be up against the left arm fast bowler Awais Ahmed. It's a new day, new beginning, new surface. Quite interestingly, we are playing on the new surface. So that means towards the offside is shorter boundary for Alishan Sharfu. So he can go after the bowlers toward that offside. So play on, says Kashif.
Straight away, beautiful start, right on the money and beats the outside edge. Tentative forward prod there from Alishan. There is something. There you go. The Awais Ali has got it right.
Early days in this game for Alishan Sharfu, but what a start for Awais Ahmed. hint of movement, inviting the batter on the front foot and just keeping it away from Alishan Sharfu. What a start. Quite interesting. Asghar, no slip in position.
Well, obviously, because of the format, the captains are reluctant at time to attack a bit, but this pitch is offering something. Straight away, that positive intent we see from Alishan, always looking to impose himself early on in the piece, using his feet, trying to put the bowler under pressure.
Runs on board for Emirates Blues and off the mark Alishan Sharfu with that single. But quite interestingly, one side it's a shorter boundary and toward the leg side it's almost 70 meters, 65 to 68 meters I reckon. So that will play the back of the mind of the batters whether to go towards the leg side or just make room and go towards the top side. So as a bowler you need to be very smart.
Absolutely, and it also is a blessing in disguise at times. You get sucked into playing those shots. Oh, whipped away. Beautiful wrist work behind square on the leg side. They're looking to come back for the second send back in. It's good work there at square leg. It was Aftab Javed. It was to his right, but he's done a wonderful job covering that one.
Okay, now they are bowling from this commentary box and it's a long boundary toward the leg side. So what it means, they'll finish the innings from the far end and the leg side will be a shorter boundary. So is it a good idea by Captain Adnan ul Mulk?
Well, it's a tricky at some time, but I think from this end they'll be using more of their spinners after the power play. So that could be the idea. And from the other end, obviously, at the back end, if they got wickets, they picked up wickets and the opposition in trouble, it could go their way. But if someone is playing really well, it can go against you. So it's a 50-50 call. Every captain has his own preferences.
And I also believe they don't want to give that early advantage to the batting side. That might be the reason they're starting from the commentary box and dancing down the track, ball just keeping a bit low. So keeping things tight is always.
Wonderful start. Just 2 runs of the first 5 deliveries. That's absolutely brilliant. And Alishan will be looking to hit a boundary of the last ball to get things going. They got protection there at sweeper cover on the offside for Alishan. That's the reputation of this man. He's absolutely brilliant through the offside.
But as of now, he's looking good away. Ahmed is looking for that first boundary. Is Alishan Sharfu. A low full toss. What an over. A good start by Owais Ahmed. Just 3 runs of that first over. Emirates Blues 3 for no loss at the end of over number 1.
Three for no loss after the first over is going to be Muhammad Abu Bakr. Straight away, goes over the top. Nicely done. Couple of bounces into the fence for 4.
Just cannot offer him that width and room. An easy picking for Alishan Sharfu. So the first boundary for Sharfu and the first boundary for Emirates Blues. Not an ideal start by Abu Bakr, providing just that width to Alishan. So some runs for Alishan Sharfu and for Emirates Blues.
Again, full and driven hard. This time, good work in the covers. It was Shah Rukh Amin there with that dive and effort. A fumble will allow them that single, but Abu Bakr has got to get his length right. Length is absolute key because he's been floaty on the first two deliveries.
They're trying to bowl on that fourth and fifth stump because he knows the shorter boundary to a leg side, but as fast bowler, you also need to make sure that you bowl in the right channel. Bowling fuller, that in the power play, you're asking for punishment.
Oh, that is the length. That is the length for this surface with a little bit of moisture at the top. That one nipped back and gone through the gate.
A good comeback after bowling couple of fuller deliveries. This is much better line and length from Abu Bakr. There's a deep extra cover and deep square leg, two fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle.
Good stuff there from Abu Bakr. He's a real handful. If he gets it right on song, Abu Bakr can cause few problems. Oh, that was a bit of a heave there from Ahmed Tariq. So this is the nature of the format. Couple of good deliveries. All the sudden batsmen, they are prepared to just have a go.
Oh, indeed. The situation demands you to just go after each and every delivery, and all of a sudden, couple of dot deliveries. And a good job done by the young wicketkeeper Hamdan Tahir. The awkward bounce. This is much better line and length. Not offering much pace to young Ahmed Tariq.
Hitting through the line will be tough on this surface. Oh, he's done it. Slightly fuller, but not timed. There from Ahmed Tariq. Good work. And not great piece of running between the wickets there from Alishan.
There was always a chance for the second run, but slow off the block, and Alishan was never interested to go for that second run. And you can see this is a new surface. There's a bit of grass left by the curator. Wanted to exploit the early conditions. Abu Bakr and his partner always. Ball just stopping and coming onto the blade.
The sun is out, and I expect this surface to get better and better as the day goes on. Oh, struck hard. Work for the man in the deep. Oh, fumble. Can you believe it, Mudassir Ali? He's let that one go. I think it was Aftab Javed there towards his right.
So an ordinary stuff coming from the fielder. So advantage, Emirates Blues. It was firmly struck straight towards the fielder. Taking his own time. Aftab made a mess out of it. So a boundary to end the over number 2 is 13 for no loss. So 2 overs, 13 for no loss, 10 wickets intact. Taking their own time, Alishan Sharifu and Ahmed Tariq. For the first time, a spinner has been introduced in this game by Adnan ul Mulk. It will be Isam Matthew Rub, the young leggy. An economy on a very higher side. It's almost 11 runs per over. Just 4 wickets to his name.
Yeah, in this form of the game, it's hard to bowl spin in different stages of the game. He starts it off with a full toss. Man in the deep takes the catch. That is a wonderful take, diving forward. And these leg spinners seems to always pick up wickets, even on slightly looser deliveries. That's an excellent catch.
An ordinary delivery, poor shot, but an extraordinary effort coming in from the fielder. What a take, full length dive. The first wicket goes down for Emirates Blues. It's Ahmed Tariq. Just couple of runs. It's 13 for the loss of 1, Emirates Blues.
What an extraordinary start here. Full toss and a wicket, a great catch that brings Nasser Faraz to the middle. 49 runs in 3 innings. Not had a great tournament, but limited opportunity as well at times in the middle order. Not too many balls to come in. He's a fine player. Today he'll relish this chance coming in early.
I like this move from the management, sending Nasser Faraz top of the order. Rightly said, he got quite a few chances, but batting down the order, he got those quick runs for his team now. Ample of time. Goes down on one knee and with ease clears that long on fielder. What a start off the mark in style, Nasser Faraz.
Bit too full there from Essam Matthew Rab and Nasser Faraz. He's got all the intentions in the world to get on with it. A juicy half volley and a big slog sweep over long on for 6. Look at that for a shot.
So back-to-back maximums. There was a chance put down by the fielder. Shahrukh Amin dealing in maximums. All of a sudden, the pendulum shifting in favor of the batting side. It's Nasser Faraz getting better of Isam.
Looking to take on the bowler. That was a chance, a tough chance. He had to time his jump to perfection to take that. But a costly over already. 2 sixes for Nasser Faraz. He's away. Drops it short, cuts. Finds the fielder on the offside. A wicket and 13 runs so far. It's been action-packed.
This is what needed as a leg break bowler, especially on this surface, just to pull your length back. He has already got a wicket, that too. It was not an extraordinary delivery, a full toss played straight towards the deep extra cover by Ahmed Tariq, then couple of maximums. So they have got those runs in this over, targeting Isam Matthew Rab.
Yeah, he can afford to be a bit shorter on length just to push the batsman on the back foot and allow them those singles. They won't mind singles. It's about those full deliveries which they can get under and hit over the top. Last ball. Another poor delivery, but he gets away with it. That was on the pass, a little fumble as well. That's not good from Ajman. They're feeling the pressure here. Good counter attack here from Nasser. 29 for 1 after 3. That's the signal from the umpire. They've opted to go with that floating power play. That's a right move at this stage of the game because they got some momentum going in the last over. A big over. They want to continue with that onslaught here. Alishan Sharfu will be looking to break free. Alongside him is Nasser Faraz, who's off to a flyer.
A good move by the batting side, opting to go for that power play. A couple of tight overs. All of a sudden, they have got 16 runs in the previous over of Isam. Back off length, rolling his wrist and one bounce. In fact, it's a maximum, targeting that shorter boundary. So first maximum for Alishan Sharafu. All of a sudden, they are leaking runs here, the bowling side.
Well, that's the power of this man. He picks the length with great skill and really getting into a strong position onto that front foot and whacks it over mid-wicket. Shorter boundaries or longer boundaries. When this man hits the ball, it's a stay hit. What a start here to that floating power play.
The right time opting to go for the power play, and it's the right time for Alishan Sharfu to attack Awais Ahmed. A good comeback into the block hole. Asghar as a bowler, you have gone for that maximum. So can he bowl those cunning slower deliveries on this wicket? Because Nasser Faraz looking in tremendous touch. Anything you offer the pace, you might be taken out of the park.
You make a very good point here, Mudassar Ali, especially with a little bit of moisture. When there is seam, there is always spin. Remember that, and so we haven't seen those cutters as yet. A bit like that, but it's wide to the sweeper. So mixing up your pace along with the length in this form of the game is absolutely key. You can't afford to get predictable.
Oh, indeed. And good to see after going for that maximum, he just adjusted his line and in the first ball it was back off lane towards that leg side, then into the block hole the second delivery. Now bowling on to that fifth stump. You need to keep the batter on the back foot, just keep him guessing what is next coming at him.
He shuffles slightly across to off stump and looks to shovel it through the leg side. Doesn't get the placement, a single here. So it's been a very good comeback. It's always tough. We have seen young bowlers when they get hit first ball out of the park. Normally that over goes for 15-20, but Avas, with his experience, he's fought back well.
The partnership flourishing between these two. After losing Ahmed Tariq, Nasser Faraz going great guns, couple of maximums. Trying to go big, but that variations are key, and Awais Ahmed is doing a pretty good job keeping things tight in this over.
Has done well. 10 runs per over, that is what is par in this form of the game. So if you go around 10, less than 10, you're doing a pretty okay job. And that too against Ali Shan and in-form Nasser.
If you can get better of Alishan Sharfu, then they'll be in a commanding position.
Off cutter and oh, it's dropped. Hamdan Thair has put that one down. Oh, that is absolute dolly for a wicket keeper. That was brilliantly bowled from Awais. Unfortunately, it's been dropped.
So 40 for the loss of one at the end of over number 4.
$40 for 1 after 4 overs. Absolute disappointment for Awais and Ajman. That last ball of the last over. Put that one down. What went wrong there, Mudassar Ali?
I think he just rushed to take that catch. Instead of that, he could have easily waited, let the ball come into his gloves. But the hands are not safe of Hamdan Tahir.
So they're quite soft hands, and sometimes as a wicketkeeper, that is the case when you just get rushed and you get a bit too tight with your palms and it just pops out.
That too, how could you put down a chance of Alishan Sharfu? He has been put down on 21 by Hamdan Tahir. An easy chance gone begging in the previous over of Awais Ahmed.
Now he's got to stay switch on and forget about it. He goes big through the leg side. That is one of his strongest zone where there's a slog sweep. And they'll come back for a second. Not a great throw there. So it is important to stay in the present. Hamdan Tahir is a fine glove man. Every now and then you put one down. It's about always looking to come back and forget about it and sort those little issues in the nets and in the training.
Rightly said. You need to practice in the air, chasing the delivery, trying to go big. Another chance put down. The fielding has been ordinary throughout this day for Ajman. This time Nasser Faraz has been put down by Sohaib Khan.
Sohaib Khan is another fine fielder. I don't wonder what happened there. Ismail is gutted with that effort. It's been in the air for a long time. He seemed to had it covered. There you go. Oh, you can't afford to drop those cuts. Another fumble on the offside, and they're coming back for the second. Ajman bit too sloppy in the field.
Giving them a chance to come back into this game already. Alishan Sharif, who has been put down now. Nasser Faraz. Fielding has been sloppy. Giving away those runs quite easily.
Last ball of the 5th over. Again plays it square of the wicket. Picks up a single. 5 overs gone, 47 for 1. There's going to be change of voices. There's going to be Rashid Mohammed and Awais Ali to take you through to the next 5 overs.
Right, then thank you, Asghar and Mudassir. Well, that's the bowling card so far for Ajman. 4 ball is used. A couple of overs for Awais Ahmed. He's done with this spell here. He's given away just 14. Remember, he bowled in power play overs, both those overs. So he's done a very good job for his team. Mohammad Abu Bakr, 10 runs in his 1 over. Isamat Yurab, the only successful bowler for Ajman at the moment, but he leaked a few runs. 16 of them picked up the wicket of Ahmed Tariq. And Mohammad Ismail, the left-arm spinner, gave away just 7. Good disciplined bowling this by Ajman. They haven't conceded an extra run so far, so that is a good sign. Ismail once again to continue. He'll be coming in from the far end. A loopy delivery outside off stump, and was that another opportunity through the extra cover, and it'll be a boundary as well. Had insult to injury. He gets a boundary as well. What a way to welcome Awais Ali into the com box. Good evening. Welcome, Awais.
Good afternoon, Rashid. Good afternoon to all our viewers. That's a very good shot and marginally full, offering a lot of width. You can't really do that to either of these two batters. They're very strong towards that region. And so far, I think they're going along well here.
That's nicely placed as well by Alishan, who's on 29. In the gap, good work done. Got a bit of footwork going there. Isamat Yurab will only be a single though.
Yeah, this partnership is now looking quite threatening. Nasir Faraz, from the moment he stepped in the ground, yeah, he's having a very clear intention. He's going after bowlers, and so far so good.
Oh, once again, too much width, and it's crushed towards the offside. Fielding has been below par, the ground fielding and the catching as well. They've dropped a few chances. They've given away boundaries. And that is something that you can't afford to do, especially in this format of the game where the turnaround time is very quick, Awais.
Absolutely, Rashid. Has been picked up, beautifully swept away to precision for another boundary. It's turning out to be expensive over now.
Oh, it's turned out to be a very good over this for the ECB Blues. They wouldn't mind that, but this is brilliant from Alishan Sharifu, making sure that he uses the crease to his advantage, placing it towards the onside, moving across, and look at that, nicely placed. Didn't try to overhit it once again. And one bounce and off she goes into the ropes for yet another boundary in this over. 10 conceded. Well, I think Alishan will be livid with himself. He's missed out on an opportunity. That was too full. Was there to be hit, but will only be a single.
Yeah, I believe it's a very brave move to be bringing a spinner from that end, from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end, considering it's a shorter boundary towards the mid-wicket. And also, 2 set batters are batting. So far so good. Just a couple of boundaries. Want to finish off strong.
Probably this left arm spinner taking it away from the right-hander. That is the... oh, that's way wide. Very lucky. He got it inside the playing area. Otherwise, that could have been a no-ball as well. So the first extra conceded here by Team Ajman. Aftab is looking in some sort of pressure here. Last delivery. Drill towards the offside. Another single here for the Emirates Blues. And that will be the end of the over. 6 completed. Emirates Blues going strong here, 60 for the loss of 1. Right then, Awais, 60 in 6 overs. So they're looking at around something around 100, 110 Another change from the other end as well. Now Ismail gave away 7 in his first over. He's coming back. Nasir Faraz on strike. That's gone miles up in the air. This is an opportunity, I think. Hasn't middled it and will be taken. That's a very good catch by Shahrukh Amin. Another one falls here at the wrong time for the Emirates Blues.
Yeah, timed wicket coming in for Team Ajman, and a much required one, because Nasir, the moment now he was trying to shift gears, he has found the fielder. He's got a lot of elevation on that, but not the distance. And Shahrukh Amin, being one of the safest fielders in the house, yeah, he's not going to drop those. Easy take in the end. So much needed wicket coming in the context of play. It's Nasir Faraz, the latest victim, has to go back after scoring 22 in 12. 60 for the loss of 2.
Right, then 2 wickets down. New man in. Kamran Atta, the experienced player. 7 matches, 6 innings, 75 runs for him. Average under 20. But look at that strike rate. That's 178 for you. That's a very, very good average in this format. And they would want to make sure that he gets going alongside Alishan Sharaf, who's been out there for quite a while. 35 of 20 deliveries for him. He's been the man who's been doing the bulk of the scoring. But Ismail, he's broken through. First delivery comes down the track and places that towards the offside. They'll pick up a single, but what a good delivery that was. Just a testament to the fact that the ball is not coming onto the bat OS. It was there to be hit. Nasir Faraz, like you mentioned, got a lot of elevation, and probably that extra bit of bounce, that is what undid him there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just half an hour ago, I was there in the middle. I had a close look at the wicket. That's hit down the ground like a tracer bullet. Maximum. That struck with some fierce power.
Well, that's a phenomenal hit from Alishan Sharafu. 2 full from Ismail, and he's not going to miss out. That was straight as an arrow. As straight as they come. Shot and a half from Alishan Sharafu. Let's have a look once again. This will tell you how full that was. Yep. That could have been hit to any part of the ground, but he made sure that he hit it risk-free. Straight over the bowler's head. Makes room for himself. Tries to go big once again. This is Miles up in the air. Isamat Europe drops it. Oh my lord. This is the second time they've dropped Alishan Sharfu. He was almost walking back.
Well, you cannot afford to do that. You cannot be dropping the wicket of Alishan Sharfu. Excellent bowling. Slight bit of change of pace, and yeah, no excuses. That is a regulation take.
And not very good technique there from Isamat Europe, taking it away from his body. It was always going to be difficult for him. No balance as well. But the important thing is Alishan Sharfu has been dropped, and what does he do next ball? Smacks that out of the park for a maximum.
Well, such is the norm of the game. How many times have we seen that happen? A catch being dropped and the next ball is sent out of the park. You can't be bowling him there. Too short, a lot of pace offered. And Alishan Sharfu, well, he seems to be unstoppable at the moment.
Well, you give a man a couple of chances, he's definitely going to make you pay. Alishan Sharfu is raced on to 47 of just 23 deliveries. Just one hit away from getting to his half century. Tries to go big once again. This is up in the air, but over the fielder's head at short third. They'll come back for a couple of runs. This has proved to be a good over at the end for the Emirates Blues, although they lost a wicket in that, but a good comeback by Alishan Sharfu. 75 for 2 after 7.
Well, that's how things have panned out so far. Alishan Sharfu still in the middle, just 1 run shy to be reaching his personal milestone. Ahmed Soy departure early on. Nasir, good cameo from him, 22 in just 12 deliveries. And still good news for them is Kamran and Alishan. They are in the middle.
Yeah, both these men really can make you pay. And Alishan Sharfu, like we mentioned earlier, has been dropped twice. Once when he was on 43, and before that when he was on 21. So Ajman not really learning from their mistakes, not taking those important catches. Another change in the bowling. Daniel Liaquat will be coming into bowl. 7 matches, 1 wicket for him. Starts off with a short delivery down the leg side. Will be a wide delivery. So another extra. Second one of the innings for Ajman.
Yeah, not the best of starts in this over by Daniel, but then again, I've seen a lot of this man in this tournament, Rashid, and he's been phenomenal. A complete asset to have in your side. Adds a lot of value in your team.
Oh, that's played nicely, but straight into the hands of the fielder. It's Shahrukh Amin once again who picks up that catch. Nice loopy delivery from Daniel Liaquat, and he's made an impact straight away.
Yeah, that's a big blow. We know what Kamran Atta could have done at this stage, but then again, look at that. Brave bowling once again, offering a lot of flight, enticing the batter, and Shahrukh Amin can't really keep that man out of the game, can you? Yeah, a side departure from Kamran Atta. Scoring just the 1 run in 2 deliveries. Emirates Blues are 76 for 3.
New man in, it's the captain, Ghulam Murtuza, coming in with this team. 3 wickets down. He's got a very set partner at the other end. Daniel has started well. Short delivery and very smartly played towards extra cover. He'll pick up a single, and that's the right thing to do. Always pick up a single, give strike to Alishan.
Yeah, absolutely. Very smart batting. You don't want to be the hero of the moment. As of now, you've just walked in. So, smart approach by the batter. And considering the batting, it looks a little fragile, Rashid. They don't have much batting left after this. So, they'll be heavily dependent on this pair.
Yeah, and especially because Alishan is just one shy of getting to his half century, 49 of 24. That's played in the air, straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. Well, it's not very easy to bat on these conditions. Alishan Sharfu trying to just get his single away.
Yeah, would want to reach his personal milestone first and then go all out. That was the last wicket. Couldn't get any elevation or the distance. And an easy take once again by Shahrukh.
That was a smart catch. Alishan, 49 of 25 for him. Or goes towards extra cover away from Adnan Mulk and gets to his half century. It's been a good innings this from Alishan Sharaf, who is not celebrating. Not the best he's done so far. He's dropped a couple of occasions, which is why we don't see much celebration for him. 26 deliveries for his 50, 3 sixes and 4 boundaries. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Slower in the air from Daniel. He's bowled really well. This is a very good over.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't really seen the spinners give a lot of flight and loopy balls. And on that occasion, once again, Daniel trying to go for that flight to delivery. And you can see completely deceiving Ghulam and also hint of turn as well, Rashid.
Yeah, that was a sharp turn there, considering how slow that ball was. A low full toss. Drilled down the ground for yet another single. So it's been a quiet over this from Daniel. Emirates Blues have fallen behind in this over. That will be the end of over number 8. A good one this by Daniel. He picked up a wicket as well in that. 79 for 3 after the end of over number 8. Well, a couple more overs to go here in the innings for Ajman. They've used 6 bowlers so far. Ismail and Awais have both completed their quota of 2 overs. So it's going to be the last 2 overs being bowled by either Mohammad Abu Bakr, Isam Mathurab, Aftab or Daniel. I would go with Abu Bakr and then finish it off with Daniel Liaquat, the way he bowled.
I think they've missed a trick or two here, Rashid. Daniel Liaquat has been introduced so late in this innings, and it's going to be a very tricky ask to be asking him to bowl the last over.
Well, certainly not very easy for spinners. Oh, that's nicely clipped away towards the onside. It's in the gap as well. They'll run away for a boundary. That's a very good hit from Ghulam Murtaza. That is the power of that man. He can generate a lot of power and timing.
Yeah, and also he's hitting towards that longer part of the ground, and it wasn't all that bad a delivery. It's just that power that he's generated from that shot. It's just a whip and hit it towards that vacant region for an important boundary.
And that's nicely played. You can have all the fielders in the world on the onside. But Ghulam Murtaza, when he gets going, he'll pierce the gap quite nicely. Oh, that's another very big hit. That's an outstanding hit. Terrific maximum there from Ghulam Murtaza. He's turning the heat on, covering up all the dot balls from the previous over.
Well, the captain is taking the charge and taking the matters in his own hands. Abu Bakr trying to bowl that variation roll of the fingers, and Ghulam Murtaza, that is the class of this man. He's got the knack of reading the length so early, and the moment he hit that, that was out of here. Out she goes for a maximum.
Brilliant hitting this from Ghulam Murtaza. 10 of the first 2 deliveries. Wasn't a very good delivery to start with by Abu Bakr. It was a fuller length delivery, but it still had to be put away. And the way this wicket is playing, it's not very easy. You get a lot of elevation, so it tells you that you're early into your shot sometimes. That's what the batters have been having a problem with. Still having a look, trying to find the ball. It's been lost in the stands. Yeah, he's got eagle eyes there. Finds the ball.
Yeah, such is the format, Rashid. You cannot be predictable on this track. You'll have to keep on changing your variations and just keep on mixing up your lengths and lines. And that is what is very important in this format.
Well, you can do anything in the world in this wicket. Just don't bowl full length deliveries. Anything full, that's been smacked out of the park. Anything just slightly short of length, slightly behind that half volley region, and it's not been taken away. There have been chances created, opportunities, but Ajman today haven't fielded too well. They've dropped a few chances, and that is what has come back to haunt them, and might haunt them in this next innings as well. That's better. Right in the block hole, nicely dug out, and smartly picks up another single.
Yeah, they're not going to really mind the singles and doubles at this stage. They have to ensure to stop the run flow of the boundaries and maximums. And Ghulam Murtaza, I think he's doing a very good job, the captain, coming up the order. And even now at this stage, Rashid, if they can pick up either of the batters, well, still they can maybe restrict the opponents below 120, because that is bare minimum Emirates Blues will be looking for.
Yeah, with 2 set batters, they would be looking at that. But obviously, like you mentioned, wicket here, that can change the game. That can change the momentum. Low full toss is played down towards mid-wicket. So yeah, it's about momentum always. It's about which team gets the momentum towards the end of the innings. And that is what they carry towards the next innings as well. If you finish well as a batting unit, you tend to do well with the ball as well. And if you are bowling first, if you go on to pick up wickets at the end, not give away too many runs, that can really play a part in your bowling as well.
Yeah, quite certainly. And so far, the momentum is in the hands of Team Emirates Blues. Hit hard, that's up in the air. How far has this gone? Forget about this one. Far enough. It was almost thrown out of the stadium. That's a huge hit.
Another testament to how powerful this man is. Fuller length delivery in the slot, in the arc and out of the park. Phenomenal hitting this from Ghulam Murtaza. Just tells you that this man can really turn it on when you bowl in the areas he enjoys.
Yeah, he's not learning from his mistakes here, Abu Bakr. He's just consistently pitching the ball up, trying to bowl those Yorkers, and the margin of error becomes so minimal. Have a look at this hit. Such is the power of this man.
Last delivery goes towards the offside this time. Hasn't connected too well. There is a fielder settling, and he drops it. That is another drop chance. Ajman have made a mess of things here. That was an opportunity that should have been taken. Instead, it's a single to end the over. 29 given away by Abu Bakr in his 2 overs, and this over conceded 19 of them. 9 completed, 98 for 3. Right, then last 6 deliveries coming up. It's going to be Daniel Liaquat as expected, given his first over conceded just 4. This is a good move. Starts off with a wide delivery way outside off stump. Now that he's going to bowl outside off stump because it's the shorter part towards the onside. And in doing so, there will be some extras given away as well.
Yeah, the idea is quite simple. He will try to fire it towards that off stump, goes downtown, goes big. That is an enormous hit, gigantic.
Terrific shot once again from Ghulam Murtaza. Just a bit of movement in the crease for him. Just took one step, I think. We'll have to just see. Yeah, just one step down the ground, and it was reach. His reach is pretty long as well, so gets to the ball quite nicely and hits it out of the park. Much needed here for Emirates Blues if they are to get to those 120 runs they were looking at. But this is not very good bowling.
Yeah, such a dangerous batter. A perfect blend of grace and power at the same time. And this is what happens if you let this man get away with the show. He will certainly make you pay.
Remember, he was dropped. Comes down the track once again. Hasn't got a hold of that. Shahrukh Amin once again into action. And will keep it into play, is it? Has he saved a maximum? They're coming back for the second run, but this is interesting here.
Well, I think he's done well there because it was always going to go over the head of the fielder. But then again, he certainly saved a few runs for his side. By no means it was an easy take because we've seen that man picking up 2 early catches.
Yeah, I think he's done well at the end. Runs are more important at this point. Off the back foot towards extra cover. They'll run away for yet another boundary. Not a very good effort in the deep. Raheel has picked up a good catch, but he hasn't been able to stop that one. Nelson comes up with that boundary.
Well, this was an outrageous hit from Ghulam Murtaza. It was marginally short, but look at the power he's generated yet again. Oh, that's a very, very tough shot to execute, and he's found the gap to precision. No chance for the fielder in the deep.
That's not only about big hitting. It's about precision as well. That's a good delivery. Now going across. That wasn't the right selection of shot there for Ghulam Murtaza. Should have gone through the covers once again. But a very important dot ball this. Nelson on the board for Emirates Blues. 111 for 3. Goes big and connects well. That'll be yet another maximum. Another big hit from Ghulam Murtaza.
Well, 6 runs were written on it from the moment Daniel released that ball, trying to fire it onto the stumps. And I'm not too sure with that approach, considering it's the shorter part towards the deep mid wicket. Well, that's not good bowling, and all of a sudden the runs are coming thick and fast. Have a look at this. Yeah, excellent flourish of the bat. Terrific hand-eye coordination. Terrific bat speed. A quality batter.
Good timing as well. You can't bowl in the arc to Ghulam Murtaza. He's always going to throw you out of the park. Last delivery of the innings. Comes down. That's slowly bowled. Nicely bowled. Pulled his length back and gets a wicket to end the last delivery of the innings.
He's done well there. Daniel gave a few runs early on, but then that last delivery completely deceiving Ghulam before he's already done the damage. 38 in just 13 deliveries alongside his partner Alishan Sharfu getting half century. So I think they will be pleased with this effort and they will be going out as a happier side.
That's the wicket once again. Nicely bowled. That was the Chinaman there. And Ghulam Murtaza completely deceived with that, and he'll have to walk back. But the damage, like Uwais mentioned, has been done. Emirates Blues getting to 117 in the 60 deliveries they have faced. Some contributions coming in from most of the batters, but 2 of them who had done really well in this innings were Alishan Sharafu, getting to his half century, 51 of 27, 22 of 12 for Nasir Faraz. And to end the innings, it was the captain who got that flurry, that impetus that was required. 38 of 14 for him.
Talking about the bowling card, I think not the best of nights for Mohammad Abu Bakr. He was taken to the cleanest, 29 in just 2 overs. Whereas Ahmed, yeah, he did not pick up a wicket, but economical. Issam Athira picked up a wicket, but expensive, just pulling that 1 over. Surprising to see Daniel Liaquat. He came on so late, but then again picking up those 2 important wickets. And the good news for them that they've given just the 3 extra. So that is one thing we should be happy about.
A good disciplined bowling this by Ajman. Let's have a look at the highlights of how this first 10 overs panned out for both the teams. It was Ajman who won the toss and elected to field first. They got off to a good start, but picked up a wicket of Ahmed Tariq in that over by Issam Athira. Since then, it was Nasir Faraz and Alishan Sharf who got a partnership going, but it was Nasir Faraz who was taken out of the equation. And then Alishan Sharf who took things in his own hands and played some very good shots as well. Got some boundaries going. Nasir Faraz was taken by Shahrukh Amin in the deep. Ismail was also a bit expensive in his 1 over. He created the opportunity of Alishan, but he was dropped. Then Daniel Liaquat, well, he picked up quite a few wickets two of them in his quota as well. But Ghulam Murtaza, what a phenomenal batting effort by the captain, hitting some ferocious hits down the ground. He really connected them well. He's a powerful man and got some good timing behind the shots as well. That was the last delivery of the innings where he picked up Ghulam Murtaza. Ajman, well, when they come out to bat, they will need 118 runs of 60 deliveries. We'll dive into a short break and then we'll be back with some more live action for you. Till then, stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's day 7 and match number 25 is in progress. Winning the toss and inviting the opposition to bat first. Emirates Blues has the services of Alishan Sharif, who remained unbeaten on 51 of just 27 balls. Some runs for Nasir Faraz, batting at number 1 position in quick time, and good to see someone like captain Ghulam Murtuza also among the runs. 38 in no time, just taking 14 deliveries and 3 extras. But the bowling unit of Ajman, they went for plenty of runs. The likes of Daniel Liach at the pick of the bowlers, couple of wickets in his category for 23 runs, and a wicket apiece to Isam Matiu Rab and Mohammad Ismail. Emirates Blues doing a wonderful job. To keeping in mind, it's a fresh track. They posted 117 for the loss of 4 in their allotted 10 overs. The action drama continues here in 7 districts. Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. The excitement is building up here in the com box as well. Alongside me is a special guest, the current UAE player Aryan Lakra, joining us in the com box. Good afternoon and welcome, Aryan.
Thank you so much, Modiba. Thanks a lot for having me. And yeah, making my D10 debut as a commentator. So really excited about this.
A new journey for Aryan Lakra in the com box?
Yeah, just trying to stay connected with this beautiful game, whether it's out there in the field or up here in the com box with you. So just excited about the next few overs coming up.
What an exciting tournament we are witnessing, Aryan. The 2 day 7 and the team like Emirates Blues, they are trying to make a comeback in this tournament. What are your thoughts on Alishan's innings?
I mean, everyone around the country knows, around the circuit, that Alishan's a class player and he's gone out once again and done exactly what he's known for. Quality player, but I was really impressed by how Ghulam ended that inning. I think they really needed that push. 40 odd runs and 13 deliveries in a game like T10, that's gold. And I think that's really taken them, as you can see, to 117 runs at the end of 10 overs. So I don't really think it's going to be that easy for Ajman, because ECB Blues have come out with a really good bowling attack as well. As you can see, Mohammad Akif Raja, UAE's bowler, coming in. And there you can see Shahrukh Amin on strike, 4 innings, 38 runs. Not the best of tournaments at the moment, but he's a much better player than those stats dictate at the moment.
No one can say that you're making a debut in D10. It looks like you are in the combo for the ages. And alongside Shahrukh Amin is another young wicket-keeper batter, Hamdan Tahir, 72 runs, strike rate of 122 and best of 35, short of runs. And a big opportunity for these two young left-handed batters to get some runs for their team. But the likes of Akifullah Raja, he holds the key with the new ball for Emirates Blues.
I think, yeah, 100%. He's been doing this for a long time, so he's an experienced campaigner. And as you can see, his field as well, coming around the wicket with a deep square leg and a deep third man. And yeah, power play is key, as you know, in T10. There you see Akifullah's stats. 4 games, 2 wickets, 8.67 economy. So yeah, definitely in T10, anything less than 10 per overs as your economy, that's gold. So I think it's really important how Akifullah starts for ECB Blues.
Akbar Ali taking his own time and says play on. So it will be Akifullah Raja with the new ball. He'll be up against Shahrukh Amin. Coming to Shahrukh straight away off the mark. So runs for Shahrukh and runs for Ajman. As a player, how difficult it is to adapt to a shorter format after playing so many T20 tournaments, Aryan?
I think honestly, it depends on your day, I guess, because I think T20 cricket is not that different. I think it's just that you just give yourself a little bit more time. And other than that, even in T20s, like in today's world, like as you can see, a 200 total is par. So like batters do look to go hard after the bowler. So T10, it's pretty much the same, where you just start doing that without giving yourself as much time.
A width offer and played straight into the hands of the fielder. Straight away the wicket going down. Hamdan Tahir, without troubling the scorers, is back in the hut. Akifullah Raja strikes early in this innings.
Yeah, this is what he's known for, and that's exactly what he's done. Exactly the start ECB Blues needed. As you can see, the Akifullah running in. They bowl it slightly wider, and Hamdan not being able to middle it, just towed it straight to Ghulam Murtaza at covers, an easy catch for him. Hamdan departs on the first ball without opening his account. 1 for 1, Ajman.
Come on, guys, 30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. Quick, quick, quick.
Oh, what a start for Emirates Blues at the fall of Hamdan Tahir. In comes another talented batter, Soeb Khan. Among the runs for Ajman, 57 best. Strike rate, 180. And that will be the key in this innings for Ajman. Nicely bowled and just lofted, not trying to hit it hard. What a timing and what a start for Soeb Khan.
Yeah, I do rate Shoaib very highly, and that's exactly why. Beautiful technique, just chips it right over mid-off. Didn't try to hit it very hard, just saw the ball, chipped it over mid-off, making use of the power play. Beautiful shot and a great start.
So pleasing to the eyes, even it's a shorter format. He's not trying to hit it hard. That too on the very first ball, taking on Akifullah Raja. Lots of positive for Ajman. If you talk about this batter, Soeb Khan. A good comeback. Good to see youngsters making sure to take those runs, rotate the strike.
Yeah, I think as you can see, there's a hint of movement away from the right-hander, and Akif, being the experienced bowler he is, just pulled his length back slightly, and he was on the money there. I think it's important in T10 as well that you keep rotating the strike. You cannot score all the runs just with boundaries. It's equally as important to keep rotating the strike as well.
Indeed, you need to make sure not to play too many dot deliveries. That too when you're chasing a mammoth total of 118. They have lost Hamdan Tahir early in this innings. So using the feet, no proper connection between bat and ball. After boundary, just couple of runs. What should be the thought process for Ajman when they're chasing 118, Aryan?
I think if I'm being honest, it's, as you can see, Akifullah getting the first wicket for Team ECB Blues, towed by Hamdan and hit straight to short covers to Ghulam Murtaza. And coming back to your question, I think you got to understand the game still has 9 more overs after this. So Ajman still has 54 balls. And as you know, Sharjah Stadium's got a beautiful batting track and not the biggest boundary. So if a batter gets going, it's very easy to get those runs. Oh, that I think that stuck in the wicket a little bit. Chipped towards mid-on and a quick single taken. 8 runs at the end of the first over after losing 1 wicket, Ajman.
So they have lost Hamdan Tahir in the first over. It will be Mohsin getting ready to bowl the second over. The experienced Mohsin Khan. A wild swing, some movement from Mohsin Khan. Lucky escape. Soeb Khan trying to go big. Nowhere near the ball.
I think ECB Blues have really covered their boxes. As you can see, they have Akif who opens and he takes it away from the right-hander, and then you have Mohsen coming in from the other end who bowls those beautiful in-swingers. So it's a really good start from the ECB Blues lads.
Absolutely, an astute captaincy, I would say, because it's a shorter boundary towards the top side. So good tactics from the captain of Emirates Blues, getting in Mohsin Khan. As we all know, he tends to get the ball into the right-hander. Not in control, just a single.
Yeah, as you can see, just bowling to his field, a deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket. That is a quality start from Mohsen Khan.
So 9 for the loss of 1. They need one big over here. They need to take full advantage of the power play. Boundaries are hard to come, taking his own time. Murtaza marshalling the troops quite well here.
Wide delivery there by Mohsen, just slightly falling off his line. I think for Shahrukh, he needs to understand that it's still the power play. There's only two fielders outside. Even if he just times it into the gap, he's going to get good value for a shot. At the moment, it looks a bit like he's trying to overhit it. Just needs to time them. There you can see the wide delivery just going away from Shahrukh.
A valid point. It's a new ball. All you need to do is have a good connection between bat and ball, find those gaps. Trying to make room, trying to go towards that offside, but following the batter is Mohsin Khan. Modern day cricketer, Aryan, plenty of T20s, T10s and 50 over format. If you talk about your liking, which format you like and you enjoy playing?
I think if I'm being honest, I'll have to lean a little bit more towards 50 overs because I believe that's a good test of a character as a batter because as you know, associate countries, we don't really play days cricket. But for us, 50 overs is the best we have. And I think that's a good test of character for batters and bowlers, in fact. Well bowled there by Akif. Once again, hitting the right channels. Just tapping it straight towards cover short. I think they just need to be a little patient. They will find that one over where they get that impulse and get that quick 20-25 runs. But it's just important to have wickets in hand. And T10 being such a dynamic format, they have to understand there's also that one over of power play, which they want to have set batters for.
The problem for Ajman throughout this tournament has been the struggle at top of the order. Likes of Hamdan and Shah Rukh Khan not able to provide that quick start. Goes through the offside, quick lightning outfield, ball racing towards the fence. A much needed boundary for Shah Rukh and more runs for Ajman.
Yeah, beautiful shot. As we were talking about, just need to time the ball and just find the gaps. There you can see just opening his front leg and finding that gap between cover and extra cover. And the ball just race to the boundary. No chance for the fielder.
So at last, a boundary for Shah Rukh Khan, which was offered by Mohsin Khan, and full advantage taken by the young left-hand batter.
I think, yeah, that's definitely going to do a lot of good to his confidence. Good comeback there by Mohsin. Bowled it right under his bat and he's headed straight towards mid-off and taken a single. 17 at the end of 2 overs, Ajman.
So 2 overs, 17 for the loss of 1. So the power play just going for 17 runs, and it's Ayan Afzal Khan getting ready to bowl the third over. Good captaincy.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think Gulam's not giving his bowlers enough time. And Ayan Khan, as you can see, 3 matches, 2 wickets, 10.25 economy. And coming back to what I was saying, I think he's been changing his bowlers nicely. You don't want to be giving one bowler 2 overs at the same time, and you don't want the batter setting his eyes against that bowler. So I think this is a really good move by Gulam. And as you can see, a bigger leg side boundary as well, bowling to the left-hander. Yeah, trying to go for that block hole, but low full toss, not the worst deliveries if I'm being honest, because a lot of the times, being a bowler myself, you do get wickets on these deliveries.
Well, in the first innings we have seen Isam Mathur Rab getting a wicket. It was a full toss, an ordinary delivery, but it was a poor shot from Ahmad Tariq. And he looks ordinary in this tournament, Ayan Afzal Khan, short of wickets.
Up in the air, mid wicket coming in, and a simple catch there, beautifully taken there by Uzair Khan. And as we were talking about it, he picks up his third wicket in the tournament, slowed down the pace, and waited for the batter to make a mistake. Beautiful delivery.
This is what he's known for, Ayan Afzal Khan. A good start to this game. Just pulling his length back, trying to go big, not in control, a big heave. A good catch taken by the fielder in the deep. So the wicket number 2 goes down for Ajman. The man who was getting bulk of the runs in this tournament departs. Shoaib Khan managing just 8. It's 18 for the loss of 2.
Slightly back. Slightly थोड़ा सा पीछे जाइए. Yeah, it's covering Alex का.
Troubled times for Ajman. They have lost Shoaib Khan. Just 18 on board. Still 100 runs to get for Ajman. In comes Daniel Liaquat. The low full toss. What a start. Getting that maximum in style, Daniel Liaquat.
Yeah, Ajman needs a lot more of those, and that's a very promising start. Not easy to hit it over cover. There you can see again missing the Yorker length, a full toss, and beautifully played. First delivery, hitting it for a 6 over covers. He's in a good touch. He goes up again. And looks like he's cleared the boundary with ease once again. Beautiful shot there by Daniel again. I think Ajman needs a lot more of those. He needs to keep them coming. And hopefully eventually Shahrukh also joins in on the act. And who knows, Ajman can cause an upset here if they keep going like this.
One towards the offside, the second one towards that leg side. Has been promoted up the order. And he holds the key for Ajman after losing those 2 quick wickets. Ayan Afzal Khan all of a sudden leaking runs here.
Oh, he went for the third, but that's the experience Ayan Khan holds. Saw him coming down the track and pulled his length back beautifully. But I really like the intent Daniel's coming with. I think in a format like T10, when you're chasing such a big total, you need someone to connect a few shots. As we saw in the first innings, that's what Ghulam Murtaza did for them.
A good comeback by Ayan after going for those couple of maximums. But what matters are some runs for Ajman in the third over. 15 runs and a wicket going down in the over of Ayan. 3 overs done and dusted, 32 for the loss of 2.
That's it. Jaldi guys.
32 for the loss of 2. 3 overs completed. They're just trying to make a comeback. So what should be the plan from the bowling side? Do they opt for a spinner or get someone medium pace fast bowler into the attack?
I think, as you can see, Alishan Sharfu's come into the attack. And a full toss, played it towards covers, running hard between the wickets, but Nasir Faraz only gives 1 run there. I think ECB has got things under control at the moment. They also have the likes of Uzair Khan to come in, and who we know is one of the best death bowlers in the country at the moment. So I don't think there's a lot of pressure on Ghulam Murtaza at the moment. And that's why he's experimenting, getting in Alishan Sharfu. I believe this is his first spell in this tournament. But a handy bowler. can nail his Yorkers. He's got a decent cutter. Also bowls the odd bouncers.
Back of hand, lucky runs, inside edge, going past that wicket keeper. But what matters are the 4 runs for Daniel and more runs for Ajman.
Yeah, it looks like the stars have aligned for Daniel. There you see Alishan Sharif coming in, going wide and getting that inside edge. Good effort there by Kamran Ara, but it's very hard to stop those deliveries. Another 4 runs for Daniel there.
On back-to-back matches here in UAE domestic circuit. So as a player, how do you manage to keep yourself fit when you have plenty of games?
I think everyone's different in that sense. I can just talk for myself, which I will after this delivery. And there's the slow delivery, and once again, beating the outside edge, just getting that edge and beats the third man fielder. And Daniel's quickly raced on to 21 of 5 deliveries.
What an knock he's playing for his team. Doesn't get it where he wants it. Thick outside edge, flies over that wicket keeper. So back-to-back boundaries for Daniel.
Yeah, looks like Daniel's really making this game interesting. He's going to make the ECB captain Ghulam Murtaza think twice before the next over now. Think, talking for ECB Blues, I think they need to get rid of him ASAP. Coming in again, going across to the offside and just swatting it towards mid-wicket. Protection down there for Alishan Sharafu. 10 runs in the 4 deliveries, I think. If they can get another boundary here, that would be ideal. And having 2 big overs back to back can really push your team towards the momentum.
It's all about 1 or 2 big overs, and all of a sudden you can see that pendulum shifting in favor of batting side. Shaping up to go big, making room towards the top side. A good call.
Beautiful delivery by Alishan there. He's absolutely nailed that as we were talking about it. He's tried to bowl the Yorkers, took him 4 deliveries, but there you go, the perfect wide Yorker. Not many batters around the world can actually hit that. Beautiful delivery.
A clever piece of bowling. Not coming into the radar of Shahrukh Amin is Alishan Sharifu. This time a wide has been called. The bowler is not happy.
Yeah, not happy, but you can't do anything about that. The umpire's decision is final, as you know. I think, yeah, it's been good. Alishan's been trying to stick to the plan. As you can see, the square leg's brought in and he's got a deep point and a deep cover. And he's trying to stick to the plan. There you go. Yeah, that's a wide. That is a wide. Right call by the umpire there.
Also, there's a shorter boundary towards the leg side of Shahrukh Amin. So the plan is to bowl on that 4th and 5th stump for Alishan. So far 11 runs. Back off hand delivery. Running hard. Wrong-footed was the fielder Ayan Afzal Khan. So another good over coming in for Ajman. So back-to-back good overs. They are in the hunt for the chase of 118, 45 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 4. Trying to make a comeback, rebuilding phase for Ajman, 45 for the loss of 2. Ayan will continue from far end. And Daniel continues his onslaught. What a connection, what a start to the over.
Oh, beautiful shot. A left-hander's dream. He's seeing footballs out there, not cricket balls, and beautifully played. Once again, as you see, that was a good delivery, but beautiful connection there by Daniel. His 3rd 6 of this innings. There you see, just walks across to the offside and a beautiful swing off the bat.
It was in the slot, an opportunity. Goes down begging, dejected is Daniel. Could feel that excitement in the com box because the Young commentator sitting next to me is also a left-hand batter.
Thank you, Mudibhai. Oh, a bit of outswing there. Beating the third man fielder once again. A chase on for the fielder. And they've come back for the second. Good delivery there by Ayan. A bit of an outswing movement on that. I think that's a good comeback from him.
Bold enough to give that flight to Daniel Liaquat. He's inviting Daniel Liaquat to bowl, go big, but the previous delivery, bowling with the seam and keeping it away from Daniel Liaquat. So a couple of runs, go straight over the bowler. It's Daniel Liaquat show here. He's dealing in maximums.
Oh, beautiful shot there. Beautiful once again. I think just stepping out, going straight over the bowler's head. Oh, beautiful shot there. That's the best place to hit the cricket ball, the safest place. And that was high and handsome. Beautiful cricket shot.
What an knock he's playing for his team, the Rescue Ranger. All of a sudden breaking the shackles here, Daniel Liaquat.
Yeah, don't want to jinx it, but he might be on course for the fastest 50 of the tournament. Oh, change of plans for Ayan Afzal Khan. Yeah, he's feeling the heat right now. He's feeling the heat. A wide ball goes for a bouncer. Something different from him. Haven't really seen a lot from him over the years doing that. But yeah, he's feeling the heat. 1.4 overs, 30 runs. Oh, he goes big again. Beautiful flow of the hand. Over mid-wicket, that's another 6. Moves on to 42 of 11 deliveries.
The bowler looks ordinary. Got extraordinary hitting out there in the middle from Daniel Liaquat. Trying to bowl quicker, coming into Daniel Liaquat. Quick hands, strong forearms, getting better of Ayan Afzal Khan. What a hit. Plenty of runs coming from this over of Ayan Afzal Khan.
Oh, it steps out, down the ground. Another boundary, moves on to 46 of 12. And Ajman has raced on to 17 5 overs due to Daniel's beautiful batting.
So 70 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 5, and there will be change in the voices in the comm box. For the next set of 5, you will be entertained by Owais Ali, and alongside him will be Asghar Khan.
Well, that's how things have panned out so far. Team Emirates Blues batting first and scoring 117 for 4 in the first 10 overs, and that's a very good score. And it's going to be a good fight back from Team Ajman. And a lot's going to be dependent on this pair. Right then, match is pretty much hanging in the balance. Oh, that is some improvisation coming in from Shahrukh. I mean, well, not the most impressive strokes, but then very effective, getting 4 runs in the very first delivery of this over.
Outrageous shot. That is not something we have seen in the past from this young man. Finally, he gets it over the top. Job well done. They need boundaries at this stage. And Shahrukh Amin realizing that and looking to get a move on here. 74 for 2. Daniel Liaquat on the other end is absolutely mind-boggling. 46 of 12.
Yeah, it was not the best of starts by Team Ajman. They were 18 for 2 in the third over, but then in came these two, Shahrukh and Daniel, and since then, there's no looking back. That's up in the air and not getting the timing or the connection.
You will see a lot with this Alishan mixing his pace. Yeah, it's been a very good partnership and a good recovery.
Yeah, seems like this will go down right in that last delivery. An action-packed day of cricket, and the first one is already promising go down into that last over, right there, that last delivery of this match. Beautifully done. This is where now Alishan Sharfu, he is going to bring all his experience into play. You can see that roll of the fingers completely deceiving Daniel.
Yeah, he does really well. He does roll those fingers. Right idea. Short boundaries on the leg side for the left-hander going across him. That's smart bowling.
13 deliveries is all it took for Daniel to be reaching 46, so one hit away, and I think it just might be one of the fastest 50s in this tournament already. Oh, nicely done once again. Yeah, we can see the struggle. Daniel Laka trying to hit the ball too hard and trying to target towards that shorter part of this ground.
Always going against the angle, and the lack of pace not helping his cause. That's brilliant stuff from Alishan. 2 dot balls against Daniel Liaquat. It takes some doing.
Yeah, he's such a smart bowler. You can see he's taking all the pace off the ball, and also he's trying to target towards the offside channel, not letting the batter free his arm and play towards the red wicket. Brilliantly done. This is hit hard, and this is out of here. That's a huge hit.
Finally gets right out of the middle of the bat, and that brings up his half century of just 15 deliveries. What a knock here from Daniel Liaquat.
Oh, such a dangerous and destructive batter, Daniel Liaquat. Had a great outing with the ball first, and now he's taking his team over the line. Yeah, getting a slightly predictable Alishan Sharfu once again, bowling those cutters. And look at how quickly he gets into those positions. It's been bludgeoned out of the park.
Outstanding, and a big hug there from Shah Rukh Amin as well. They're keeping the hopes alive for Ajman in this contest.
Well, I think now the match is in the hands of Team Ajman, because they need only 37 and they've got 25 more deliveries, 52 in just 15 deliveries, 3 boundaries and 6 gigantic hits. Strike rate of 346. That is unbelievable stuff from this man, Daniel Liaquat.
Absolutely unreal. We have seen in the past as well that this man can strike them big. Oh, good delivery. Outside off stump. Beats him. 11 runs of the over. 6 overs gone. 81 for 2 Ajman.
Okay, sir.
Right then, 37 required in the last 4 overs. And the good news for Team Ajman is that Shah Rukh and Daniel both are in the center, in-form batters. And let's see who's going to be brought into the attack. Yeah, good move, getting this man straight away. That's chipped away towards the cover region. Straight away, there's a call of 2, rightfully so, denied by his partner.
Massive over here for Emirates Blues. With the experience of Akif Raja, he'll be looking to take the pace off, bowl those slow bounces into the wicket, and he'll be looking to make Daniel Liaquat fetch it from offside. Huge boundary on the leg side from this end. It's a 90-meter hit there, Awais Ali.
Yeah, absolutely, Oscar. I think it's a very good move to get this man straight away, not holding him back. Beautifully done. Awesome finesse coming in from Daniel. You can see he's toying with the bowlers at the moment.
This is smartly done. Little bit of width there, and the intentions were always to just use that little bit of pace. It was too close to cut, but he found the gap to perfection. That's another boundary.
Yeah, you need a lot of skill to play these kind of shots, and that man is full of skill. Daniel Liaquat, what a match-winning performance this has been so far. Job not done yet. Emirates Blues, beg your pardon. They need a wicket desperately at this stage. Oh, adding insult to injury. Akif Raja, he's just slipped and tripped over, and also he's bowled a no ball.
Oh dear, oh dear. He's just stepping over the line. Well, this could be costly as well. That provides Daniel Liaquat that freebie. It's going to
Yeah.
be a free hit.
Yeah, you can see now the match is slipping away from the hands of Team Emirates Blues. Let's have a closer look. Akif Raja, usually so precise. Oh, that is a huge no ball. Easy one for the umpire in the middle.
That was a big one. The pressure is right on him now.
Right then, in comes the free hit. Goes big, goes towards the mid wicket. It's in the gap. And there's a lot of confusion between the two fielders. And I think that just sums up the story of the night in the fielding department.
That is pretty ordinary to say the least. That should have been stopped. There's no real communication there between the two, and Nasser was little reluctant. He thought the other one is getting around, and both of them let that one go. That's a boundary.
Yeah, it seems like they've given up the game too early here. You can see the body language has gone down. The energy levels have gone down. Nobody's really chirping in the center. Keeper behind Kamran Atta. Yeah, he's gone quiet as well. 27 and 21. It's their game to lose now.
Absolutely, they are clear-cut favourites now. Change of angle, but nothing seems to work here for the Blues and Akif Raja. Another boundary, fine from that fielder away to the fence for 4.
Yeah, it's turning out to be a pretty much one-sided encounter now. And this is not good stuff from Akif. He's bowling short considering there's a third man is in the circle. So not good thinking. And no chance for the fielder. Another boundary.
Well, the wheels are really coming off here for Emirates Blues after scoring quite a bit. It was a good total. But Ajman, especially Daniel Liaquat, what a knock he's played.
Yeah, the decision to win the toss and bowling first has definitely paid dividends to Team Ajman. They are right there in the driving seat and having an upper hand. What a dominant performance from Team Ajman. Mind you, they lost a couple of games earlier. So that is the team which they came in with a lot of confidence. Adnan Mulk during the toss, he was very, very confident. And he was up for the challenge.
Again goes round the wicket and plays it fine. Lot of territory to cover for Nasser, who does well eventually. Well, they'll come back for a couple.
Yeah, it's turned out to be a massive over. It's really not working in the favour of Team Emirates Blues. They are struggling in the middle. Nasir Faraz hasn't had the best of days in the outfield. But the umpire just wants to have a reconfirmation and recheck to be 100% sure. Nasir Faraz getting his big boot in the way, showing a bit of soccer skills in the centre. I think so. He's done well there, Asghar.
Yeah, he's managed to stop that one. 97 for 2, another expensive over. Now it's down to run a ball.
Yeah, who would have thought it would have been a one-sided encounter so far? 21 and just 19. Short delivery, beautifully worked away towards mid-wicket for a single. And he's done well here because he's the one who's going to retain strike in the next over. It's 7 gone. 98 for 2.
Well, that's the signal from the umpire that suggests that they have opted to go with that floating power play over. So it's remaining, and that forces the captain to bring one of their best fast bowlers. Mohammad Uzair Khan with his variations. Can he do something special?
Well, this is so surprising here. That is very, very surprising, Asghar Khan, to see this man coming in the 8th over. He is one of their main premier bowlers, a genuine wicket taker, and so far he's had a very good tournament. But then again, I'm not too sure with this ploy, getting this man. Look at that, 4 wickets in 5 matches. Excellent economy, 10 is pretty much acceptable in a T10 format. I think it's a lot to ask now at this stage from him.
Starts off with a good delivery. Where was he? Amongst all the carnage, Daniel Liaquat has managed to get 67 of 22, and you got Uzair Khan, who's bowling his first over in the 8th over of the game.
Yeah, he's such a smart and a clever operator. Uzair has been introduced in the 8th over when the opponents, they need only 20 runs. Yeah, they've certainly missed out a trick or two here.
Keeping him for the back end, but that is not something you want to do when someone is going like this. What a good start here.
Yeah, he's one of the best bowlers so far for their side. And look at that ball, just slightly holding up in the surface. You can see that roll of the fingers. And not coming onto the bat nicely. Arriving a bit late to Daniel Liaquat. So, a couple of dot deliveries to start off proceedings.
He's a very, very smart operator. Knows his strengths.
Oh, that's a very good ball. 3 back-to-back excellent deliveries. And do we still have a twist in the tail if they can get rid of Daniel at this stage? Well, you never know. They'll bounce back at this stage as well.
This is terrific stuff coming in from Mohammad Uzair. Back-to-back 3 dots. That was the first of them. Followed by a similar delivery, change of pace, and then a bit fuller wide of off stump.
Oh, this is brilliant stuff. He's mixing up his length and pace beautifully. A lethal combination, having pace and control at the same time. Brilliant stuff so far. That's up in the air, not in full control. But then again, it's gone out of the park. And a much required maximum. Pressure was mounting slightly on Ajman. Breaking the shackles is Daniel.
Yeah, this time he went slightly wide of off stump because Daniel Liaquat shuffled across and he's shoveled it on the onside, dragged it from that off stump. Short boundaries helping as well, but what a knock this man has played.
Absolutely. And I think Uzair Khan, he was getting slightly predictable in this over. You can see he was trying to bowl those variations, taking all the pace off. But Daniel sitting back and was waiting for that. And has smashed that for a maximum. Just a 14 now required. Nicely bowled once again. Good comeback delivery. But now I think the match has slipped away from the hands of Team Emirates Blues. Just run a ball needed.
Absolutely. The only way they can get back into this game, possibly. Couple of quick wickets. A great over could get them back in the frame. But I'm afraid that has gone for all money.
Yeah, talking about this man, he hasn't really gotten strike. He came out to open, mind you, and he's played only 13 deliveries. Good roll of second fiddle. Pulled away, in not full control. Oh, put it down. How do you even drop those? That just sums up the story of the night in the fielding department for them.
They're just going through the motions here at the moment. 106 for 2 after 8. Well, that's the batting card so far. Shahrukh unbeaten on 20 seconds, playing second fiddle. Hamdan went first ball duck and Suhaib also went for 8. But what a knock coming in from Daniel Liaquat. He single-handedly, along with help of Shahrukh, has taken Ajman very close to victory.
Yeah, such a privilege to have so many left-handers in your side when you know that there's a shorter part in the ground. And that's where the captain, Adnan al-Mulk, opted to send this man, Daniel Liaquat, up early. Very good thinking, excellent game awareness. And at this stage, I think Ajman is just cruising along. Only 12 runs required, and it's going to be a matter of time.
Yeah, good tactics, logical tactics. Good leadership from Adnan. It is paid dividends here. Mohammad Mohsin. Slow delivery, bottom edge, wicketkeeper Kamran Athar does brilliantly.
Yeah, fortune favouring the brave at the moment. On an off day, that could have easily chopped back onto the stumps. But then lucky, so close, agonizingly close to that off stump. Look at where he's standing. Yeah, I wanted to just send this to outer space. And well done behind the stumps. Kamran Athar. They did not have the best of outings in the first innings with the bat, but then again, done well behind the stumps.
That's good stuff from Cameron. I thought they need a moment of inspiration from somewhere. It's a game of glorious uncertainty. You never quite know. One good catch, one wicket could change things up slightly. Mohsin steaming in. He goes straight in the air and it's going to fall short of that man at long on.
Yeah, it's a funny format, to say the least, Asghar Khan. You never know, even one wicket from here onwards, and especially if you can pick the likes of Daniel Liaquat, that'll mean you'll have one new bat at the crease, and if pressure mounts on him, if you see a couple of dot deliveries, that's where Team Emirates Blues will believe they have a real chance to even clinch a victory from here onwards.
It's about keep believing, keep fighting hard till the last ball. Goes full and struck nicely. The boundaries have just dried up here for Shahrukh.
Yeah, not having the best of outing so far, Shahrukh Amin, but played a very good knock early on in the last game. And once again, he's been promoted up the order. We saw the first couple of games where Ajman played. Shahrukh Amin came down the order, which was very surprising. So back to his original position, which is to open for his side, and he's done so well.
Yeah, he's a natural opener. Bats at the top of the order. He's done a good job here. Oh, brilliantly bowled. That is outstanding from Mohsin.
Well, hang on, folks. This match is not over yet. One wicket from here onwards, and I believe that Emirates Blues will have a chance to make a bounce back. Give something for your last bowler to bowl at. Maybe 7 runs. Look at that. Slower bouncer, ball holding up into the surface and never arriving to the batter. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, there is something for the bowlers in the surface here, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, there's something if you can execute your plans, and that was wonderfully executed from Mohsin into the wicket, making the batter fetch from off stump. There's still 3 deliveries remaining. It's going to be crucial. If they don't concede a boundary, we are heading into the last over, and we have seen in the past those lot of dramas in the last over.
Yeah, you don't want to be taking it to the last over. Try to finish it off in this over itself. Beautifully bowled once again. Try to bowl that Yorker, but then again turned out to be a low full toss. No damage done. Just a single.
Excellent stuff. Excellent variation. After that slow bouncer is gone full.
Still 8 more runs required. So if this ball goes for a dot, or even if you can pick Shahrukh Amin on this ball, yeah, that'll be the icing on the cake. So big ball coming up. And Mohsin, I think the pressure will be on Ajman at the moment. Emirates Blues, well, the match slipped out of their hands pretty early. So they should have that faith and belief in themselves that they can pick up a wicket on this very ball.
Goes full. Driven hard. Straight to the sweeper. It seems like we're heading to the last over here, Uwais Ali.
Yeah, exciting finish to this first game of the day. And that's the end of the 9th over. Nelson on the board. It's 111 for 2.
Well, that's the bowling card. Akif Raja, touch expensive, 1 for 25. 2 overs from Mohsin was terrific, none for 14. Look at Ayan Khan, he's got the tap, 1 for 40. That was the problem there for Emirates Blues. Ali Shan has done an okay job, and Uzair is going to be Van Fields bowling the last over here.
Well, at this stage, talking about Team Emirates Blues, they also were at 111. So a lot is going to be dependent at this man on your screen, Uzair. And if I'm the captain and if you ask me who do I throw the last over to, I will blindly throw the ball to that man on your screen, Uzair, because mind you, he's not going to make things easy for the batters. I have a strong belief and a feeling this might just go right to that last delivery of this match.
Absolutely, he's got the experience. Can he execute it those skills here under pressure? Starts off with a foolish delivery outside off stump. They're pushing for the second. Nasser Faraz under pressure makes a crucial error, and that has conceded them a couple of runs.
Yeah, it seems like that the ball has been following this man, Nasir Faraz. Is not having a great outing in the fielding department, and this is why you can't really afford to give easy runs. Yeah, very casual effort in the deep, and straight away there was pressure the moment there was a loud call of two.
Goes short and he pulls him straight to square leg. That gets Daniel Liaquat back on strike. 4 needed of 4 deliveries.
Well, this is going to be very, very interesting now because I'm pretty much optimistic that Daniel Liaquat will try to hit a boundary or a maximum and to seal the deal from here onwards. That's where Uzair should have a strong belief that he has a real chance to pick up a wicket. Now, one thing, Asghar Khan, I think he has to be careful not to bowl full and towards the middle and the leg stump because he is going to be hitting it towards the shorter part of the ground, which is the mid wicket. So might as well just try to keep it away from his arc and bowl towards the offside channel.
Absolutely can't afford to stray onto the pads here, and he's got third man and deep point on the offside, so that's the field square leg comes inside the ring, so he's got to stay around that off stump now. He shuffles and he picks the gap on the onside. They will definitely come back for the second. They are getting closer now.
Yeah, a bit of cat and mouse happening in the middle. You can see Uzair firing it towards the offside channel, and Daniel, yeah, you can see he just shuffled across the stumps and premeditated shot, trying to play towards that cow corner. Good approach. Yeah, look at this. Shuffling and hitting it right into that gap. And look at that. Shah Rukh Amin was the one who wanted a second. Daniel Liaquat was a bit reluctant.
That was a great piece of game awareness. Great running there. Shah Rukh knew that he wants Daniel to get back on strike, especially with someone who can really hit the ball hard.
Yeah, now the objective for Team Ajman has to be at least take a single on this ball. That should be their go-to motto. Big ball coming up.
Wide.
Oh, it's going to be a wide, and that's it. So MS Blues, now I feel they're going to be on the losing side here, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, the scores are level. It was always tough how good a bowler you are coming to bowl the last over defending 7. He had to push it across the left-hander.
Yeah, and look at that urgency coming in from Shah Rukh Amin. Wanted to straight away go for that single. Right then, just the one run he did. Flicks it away handsomely. It's gone towards the boundary, and that's it. It's going to seal the deal. It is Ajman who are victorious, have beaten the mighty Team Emirates Blues, and this is going to give them a lot of confidence.
Absolutely tremendous victory. And that man, Shah Rukh Amin, alongside Daniel Liaquat, they'll be mighty pleased of the effort, the partnership. They were in trouble. These two have taken them, and they played their roles perfectly. Shah Rukh playing the second fiddle, Daniel Liaquat with his sublime power hitting. Disappointment for Blues.
Yeah, absolutely, Asghar. I think Ajman, they had a very good advantage and the privilege to have so many left-handed batters in your side, considering there was a shorter part in the ground. And that's where Adnan Mulk, we need to give credit to him. He sent all his left-handers early, and look what they've done. Daniel Liaquat, all-round performance, first with the ball, and now an unbeaten innings from that man.
Yeah, they got their tactics spot on with the left-handers in the middle with shorter boundaries at the one end, and he's absolutely thrilled. What a knock coming in from Daniel Liaquat.
Yeah, there you go. Shehzad Altaf, the coach of Team Ajman. He's done extremely well. And look at that. A happy camp. A lot of smiles on the faces of Team Ajman, and why not? Because they had a couple of losses early on. So this was a much needed win for them. There you can see Adnan Ulmuk, the captain as well. Jubilant is the captain.
That's the batting card. They managed to get over the line with 2 deliveries remaining. Top scored by Daniel Liaquat. 82 in a D10 game of just 32 deliveries. 26 not out for Shah Rukh Amin. Amdan and Swaib went early, and this partnership was just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, not the best of nights for the bowlers for Team Emirates Blues. You can see that Mohsin Mohammad was the only bowler who bowled extremely well. Otherwise, Akif Raja went for plenty. Ali Shan, not the best of nights. And look at that. 40 runs in 2 overs from Ayan Khan. That is very, very expensive. And a total of 5 extras is what they've offered. Well, that's the highlights for you, and it was that man Hamdan Tahir going early, and this is where Emirates Blues had a real chance to come back in the game, picking up that early wicket. But then this man, Shahrukh Amin, he had different ideas. He stayed in the middle, kept on hitting those big shots, and then Suhaib Khan, this was a huge moment in the game. Emirates Blues, at this stage, they were in the match, but then came that man, Shahrukh Amin and Dania Liaquat, completely going bonkers in berserk and smashing the bowlers all over the park.
Absolutely terrific partnership that had everything, the power and the finesse as well. And Daniel, he was severe against left arm spin. That was improvisation from Shahrukh getting the job. And that was a big hit. What a celebration it is. It meant a lot to Shahrukh as well. And that the last over, that was the winning shot. Flicked away fine for 4.
Yeah, tremendous win for Team Ajman. Daniel Liaquat, the man of the moment, the hero, has sealed the deal for his side. Well, that's the match summary for today's first match. Match number 25. Emirates Blues batting first, scoring 117 in the allotted 10 overs. Ali Shan Sharfu 51 in just 27 balls. Ghulam Murtaza 38 very valuable runs from him. Nasir Faraz also good to see him back in form because he hadn't had the best of tournament so far. But then again, good to see him scoring some runs. Daniel Liaquat, well, that man, you can't really keep that man out of the game. 2 wickets in 2 overs with 23 runs is what he's offered. Isam Atirab, economical yet again. 1 wicket, an important wicket he picked up early on. Mohammad Ismail also picking up wicket. And in the end, you can see the chase coming in, chasing it down. In 9.4, Daniel Liaquat, 82 runs in a T10 game in just 32 balls. And alongside Shahrukh Amin playing the second fiddle, 26 valuable runs from him. Raja Akif picking up a wicket and Ayan Khan picking up a wicket, but then very, very expensive. And in the end, Ajman have won this game comprehensively by 8 wickets. And this match is certainly going to give them a lot of confidence. It's going to boost their net run rate as well, which I believe is going to play a huge role in the latter part of this tournament. Right then, let's head down in the middle where we got Mudassir for the post-match presentation.
What a run chase we have witnessed here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It was runs galore. Batting first, they posted 117 thanks to Ali Shan. Blues were looking good to win this game. But yet again, it was Daniel Liaquat's show. He batted brilliantly, got quick 82 and just the right time to introduce our guest who will be giving us the Player of the Match award. It's our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, and the Player of the Match goes to the left-hand batter who got those brilliant quick 82 in no time and couple of wickets to his name. Daniel Liaquat, the Player of the Match. दानियल, पहले तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक। बैटिंग सरफेस के बारे में बताइए, कितना आसान था बल्लेबाजी करना?
ये जब हम बॉलिंग कर रहे थे वब ऐसा लग रहा था कि क्या नाम है, विकेट में थोड़ा सा बॉल लेकर लो भी रह रहा था और फंस भी रहा था, तो हमने ये था कि चेज़ करना है इंशाल्लाह। 120 तक भी है तो चेज़ करना है इंशाल्लाह।
और स्टेडियम में जितने भी लोग हैं उनकी रिक्वेस्ट ये थी कि आपसे एक सवाल पूछे, क्या खा के आए थे आज आपने यहाँ पे?
जो नॉर्मल रूटीन में खाना खाते मैंने वही खाया था।
और कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है ये विन आपकी टीम के लिए?
बिल्कुल, हमें आगे अगर अगले मैचेस भी जीतने, ये मैच जीतना हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट था क्योंकि आगे क्वालिफाई करने के लिए।
चलिए, वेल डन और काफ़ी मज़ा आया आज आपकी बल्लेबाजी देखने में।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
So that was the Player of the Match, Daniel Liaquat. Thank you for your company and we'll see you at the next one. stage is set for match number 26. It's toss time. Dubai taking on Emirates Reds. Ronak Paroli leading Dubai. Next to him is Tanis Suri, the captain of Emirates Reds. We also have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee for this game. Home team is Dubai, so Ronak will flip and Suri will call. Head is the call. It came down as tail. Ronak, you have won the toss. What have you decided and why?
When a bat first, just been our norm throughout the tournament. We like putting runs up on board and putting some pressure on the batsman early on in the second innings. So we're just going to stick by that plan.
Much needed break day. And tell us about the team combination.
Yeah, a couple of changes. Ramiz and Punya come into the 11. Yeah, like we needed that break. We've had back-to-back games almost every single day. So yeah, it was good to have a day off, and we just discussed some plans, and we came in today.
And looking at the surface, what kind of total do you think it's quite defendable?
Look, we saw about 120 get chased, so I think we will look to go past the 100 mark for sure. I think our batting lineup looks a bit more sorted right now, so we should be getting 100 plus, and then the bowlers can do the rest.
Best of luck and do well.
Thank you so much.
They have asked you to bowl first.
So obviously, as he said, he wants to look over 100. So me as a bowling side is going to look to defend below them for the 100. So yeah, let's see how that goes.
So the going has been tough for your team. So how do you motivate yourself and inspire your teammates coming into this game?
So we've got 1 win out of 7 games. So just try to keep the basics, stick to the basics, keep it simple, keep the game simple, and just stick to basics and go well.
And finally, tough question. Team news.
So we've got one change, Rayan out, and we've got Gatan in.
Best of luck and enjoy the occasion. So the news from the sideline is that Ronak Panoli, the captain of Dubai, has won the toss and he has decided to bat first.